Hey folks, I'm the Serious JG. Welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2, Legacy of the Void, blah 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 blah. I'm Serious JG. Stepped up a bit. I guess I probably overthought the difficulty of the first mission. Uh, Got caught off guard early. I've just decided to relax on the whole finish from start to finish of every mission on hard difficulty. If you get beat, start the whole mission over. And I'm allowing myself to take interim saves, which is a bit cheese because it means you can just have stuff ready to counter every single attack. But honestly, I don't know that there's such a thing as a pro player of the campaign, right? Pro play is player versus player. But the people who like make a lot of content to show off how good they are playing the ultra difficulty campaigns or playing the campaigns with special, like, I'm going to do it without building units, or I'm going to do it with no losses. These are people who memorize the attack waves in the campaign. So I'm just kind of letting it go, and in part thinking, like, well, the computer doesn't care if you cheat. I mean, the fact that I'm doing it on Let's Play makes it... I thought there was some logic to doing it that way originally on StarCraft, but now I'm just like, let's just get through and show off the story and play the game. So, that being said, I did have to load a couple of times. I think it was only like once or twice, and it was pretty early, actually. Yeah, I loaded once really early because they broke through defenses and started killing workers. And I could have recovered, but I was like, nah, that's just going to slow it down. Let's start over and do a better job. Or know where the first attack comes from and defend there. And, yeah, kind of did okay, but we're very early in the campaign for me to be patting myself on the back. But I'd like to, because I've got someplace I need to be, I'd like to get this next one. Similarly, I do not want to do a 90-minute video right now, so let's get going.
The Templar shall stand guard as you and your stalkers infiltrate the temple.
Barry Wyndham.
May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
Oh, well, this is going to be a non-build mission, I think. This is going to be a dungeon crawl, so... Usually those don't take 90 minutes, but we will see. So in a past run, on normal difficulty, I completed this. I killed 20 Zerg units using Shadow Strike, and did not lose any units before destroying the Void Catalyst. But that was on normal, so we'll see what actually happens. It looks like we will be fighting... Either these represent my units, or we'll be fighting Tal'Darim Colossi. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Stalker or Colossi. It's hard to tell. They look like they're supposed to be Colossi, but it can be difficult to tell what the perspective is. Zeratul is a powerful hero unit with special abilities. You can select them by pressing F3 or by clicking an icon in the upper left corner of the screen. I will be clicking the corner of the screen or hotkeying him because hitting the function keys on... I tend to have bad things happen. They tend to be keyed up to other things in Windows.
My lord, the intruders breached the temple. They will be upon us shortly.
What a bunch of jerks.
Seal the access way. I will contact the master.
I mean the villain from Doctor Who?
As the blade of Amon wills.
Okay, Blade of Amon.
Zeratul, the Tal'Darim are retaliating. Hybrid are assaulting our
Okay,
forces.
maybe Hybrid are suddenly attacking. I maybe plot-wise I can see as not being able to hold anymore.
Access way has been sealed. The Tal'Darim likely suspect an intrusion.
My Templar are engaged with the enemy.
But we do have a bridge layer
We'll
unit.
continue on alone for now. I will do my best to monitor your movements.
Using my psychic powers.
We must press on. The fate of our galaxy depends on it.
Okay, so it's one of those. Plot means that we can no longer have support. But we must survive.
Honor commands. Deliver these unbelievers unto the void. Force yields. We will have to blink through. We are one with the shadows.
Okay, no detector, so I want to... So I've already almost lost units. Yeah, this is being harder than it is on normal difficulty. So I've lost units already, and that kind of thing,
You address me.
it gets worse.
That photon cannon will reveal my presence. But if I enshroud us in void armor, we will be protected from its assault.
Well, why didn't you do that shit a couple of minutes ago when we were just fighting regular guys? Because we got void armor, 100 shields for 10 seconds. Okay.
Honor commands.
Okay, never mind. You can't blink up there.
An immortal. A single shadow strike should eliminate it.
Slay it quickly, before it tears through your stalkers.
Cold is the void.
Oh, you guys need to shoot him, yeah. Alright. So you're supposed to get good at micro through stuff like this, but I'm not good at micro and I never will be, so.
The Tal'Darim have constructed anti-air cannons on the temple ramparts. Destroy them, Zeratul, and I can send you reinforcements.
Oh, okay.
I am the voice of the... My burdens Shozak Maknul.
My void armor didn't completely protect us there. But the particle cannons do 500 damage. So it's a good thing they're not hitting me.
Well done. I am sending you reinforcements now.
Well done, right here on Raw.
Glory.
Is that really all you're sending there, Tool?
I am here in the shadows. My burdens weigh.
Well, I guess we're back to the strength we had.
Shozak Maknul. A hybrid. My shadow strike shall be your undoing, abomination. State thy bidding. I will be redeemed.
I guess we gotta blink over there first. Alright.
My allegiance is yours.
Void armor. Let's all blink and now. You guys want to help, or are we just letting Zeratul die here? Is that what's happening? Yeah, that was terrible. That did not go our way at all.
I will erase. I sense an observer overhead. It will reveal my presence.
Blizzard connection lost. There's an observer overhead. It will reveal his presence.
My allegiance is yours. En Arudin.
Don't know how I'm supposed to deal with this.
Shozak Maknul. Honor commands. In the service of ire.
Am I supposed to just sort of stay away from the observers?
Glory to the firstborn.
Can I not order him to stand still?
You require my skills. Disaster is imminent. We must not hesitate. We move unseen. Very well. Intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
For the reckoning.
Are they not supposed to get past here? The, because I can use them to take out the observers, but then...
My allegiance is yours.
I don't know how...
Glory to the firstborn. En Arudin, Rashaga. I will fulfill. The heresy must proceed no further. I believe another of the Tal'Darines.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Restart the whole thing and try not to lose any stalkers, but the stalkers are going to die fighting those void rays unless I take the void rays one at a time and micro really carefully. So I'm gonna just have to be super careful and just be obsessive compulsive about not losing anything here.
Unto the void. Force fields. We will have to blink.
Like, I can't let any stalkers die, which is, you know, a thing that you can do in normal, obviously, but
In the service of ire.
so I think eventually they stop producing new units.
Glory to the first.
It'll probably produce more units once I get rid of these three, but
Honor command.
yeah, I don't know if it does it forever.
En Arudin, Rashagal.
Well, let's find out. So you guys will be group 2.
One with the shadow. It shall be. You address me.
Because you haven't been given your superpowers yet.
My allegiance is yours.
Oh no, it's always gonna make it's okay.
We must not hesitate. En Arudin, Rashagal. State thy bidding. I will erase the demons of
Can I attack? Yeah.
You require my skills.
There we go. Drive these jerks back so they can't defend.
En
But they're still existing, which means that new guys won't be spawned. And am I going to save for that? Yes, I am. Because this is... on hard difficulty, you just can't be not
that photon
saving every perfectly taken engagement.
But if I enshroud us in void armor, we will be protected from its assault.
Okay.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
It might be tough to take perfect, but we need to try.
I will be redeemed. Shozak Maknul.
Can I just go? Blizzard connection lost wasn't useful there. Also, I know this sounds cheesy, but I don't accept that damage because I feel like that was because of the pop-up from Blizzard. I'm playing a campaign mode, Blizzard. Fucking, I don't need to be connected. I'm not even... Yeah, you're not even getting money out of me by... I'm not paying a monthly fee to be... Whatever.
We are one with it. I will erase the demons of the past. Shozak Maknul.
Okay. No damage taken. Nice. I'll just keep saving over Evil Awoken 2. I don't know what Evil Awoken 1 even is, where it got to.
I will be redeemed. Honor commands. An immortal. A single shadow strike should eliminate it. My allegiance is yours. In the service of iron. You require my skills. My burdens weigh heavily. Cold is the void. You address me. I am the voice of the eclipse. Glory to the firstborn. I will fulfill my calling. En Arudin Rashaka. I am the heart. You address me.
There we go. This is my new super technique for defeating these setups.
My burdens weigh heavily.
And now we should be close to the anti-air thing. That is the plot. Ish. And we got a checkpoint anyway, so.
The Tal'Darim have constructed anti-air cannons on the temple ramparts. Destroy them, Zeratul, and I can send you reinforcements.
It might be possible to... No, there's two different... We're gonna need everybody.
The demons of the past.
Zeratul, can you get over here, please? Ah, so close. How many Evil Awoken 2s have I got? That's confusing. This is going to be... I set out to say I didn't want to use a... do like a 90-minute video here, but now it's moving in the wrong direction as far as how long this is taking. So what I need to do, and I didn't have Zeratul hotkeyed properly, is I'm going to throw down Void Armor, and then I'm going to have Zeratul Shadow Strike one pylon while the Stalkers get the other, and then we all got to hit the Stalker. And I'm going to have to manage my Stalkers.
My burdens weigh heavily. You address me.
Okay. I had one almost die, but it didn't actually die. I might have to say that's good enough.
Well done. I am sending you reinforcements now.
Have a new... Yeah, I might just leave this one behind.
You require my... I am here in the shadows. Zeratul.
Wait and use it for big engagements later.
Shozak Maknul.
I'll mark it up as number 4. So we'll have it in our back pocket.
A hybrid. shadow strike shall be your undoing, abomination. En Arudin Rashagal. I will be redeemed.
Oh, they all got to blink across. Well, that was obviously a disaster. Let's see what we can do from here, though.
I sense an observer overhead. It will reveal my presence. We should navigate around.
Well, if I'm going to try to use this, I guess I'll try to use it, but...
You require my skills. I am the voice of the eclipse.
For whatever reason, they give you the whole, oh, observers, you should try to avoid them, but then... You really... You can't... The stalkers are not invisible. Which basically means...
I am the heart of darkness. Intriguing.
The stalkers are not invisible, so either I leave the stalkers behind, or I get rid of the void rays.
In the service of ire, we must not hesitate. En Arudin Rashagal.
All I'm really doing at this point is trying to get it to where a bunch of zealots won't interfere with these guys when they have to kill the void ray. But are they... Are the void ray isn't going to engage them, even though it should be able to see them? Okay. Never mind. I'm not sure what's happening there. Okay, I don't get it. I guess I was supposed to be... I was supposed to be clinging to corners.
Must proceed no further. I believe another of the Tal'Darim's cannons lies ahead. We must not hit. I will be.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's do Void Ray. Okay, we're gonna, I mean, we at least got past. I don't know how many reinforcements I'll get, how acceptable those losses were. I was convinced we had to kill these void rays over here, but they just kind of park and ignore you.
Reinforcements are inbound.
Oh, now we got High Templar. Well, as much as I love using High Templar as, just combine them into Happy Cloud Man, I think that's going to turn out to be a bad idea. There's going to be points where I'm supposed to use Psionic Storm.
You address me?
There are going to be points where I'm supposed to use Psionic Storm, so I need to be ready.
This alcove overlooks the central chamber.
Pretty cool, huh?
Must be where Malash is hidden.
There's nothing about killing Zerg, so I guess we're going to switch to Zerg as the enemy now. Here's the central chamber, and this whole thing is surrounded by snot water of some kind, or radioactive goop. Zeldog, I sure knew how to live in these temples full of green, toxic goo.
Terrans have failed and led these intruders here.
What a bunch of
Work
jerks.
is in jeopardy.
Oh.
Redemption is at hand. Your universe will be freed of its suffering.
Yeah, spooky red glowing eye guys here, and he's fascinating characters, you'll see. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. Well, then again, so is glowing, like, 12-year-old boy comes up with a villain, and it's like a guy wearing black armor with red lights all over it.
There is still hope, Zeratul. That device, the Tal'Darim are using it to communicate with Amon.
What if we used it to send false information to Amon, make him think that he was being attacked by his allies, who are nobody really other than the people he mind controls, I guess. Yep, one of these jerks.
Prelate is nearby. Find him.
My charge. We seek enlightenment. Our minds are as one.
I will erase the demons of the past. I am the voice.
Did you guys auto-fire your thing, or...? Oh, they shot electro thing at Zeratul. Okay.
I will erase the demons.
So this drains all energy, deals 1 damage per point of energy. But these guys don't have energy. They just turn into an Archon. Okay. So they became Happy Cloud Men. Oh boy.
We must not hesitate. You require my skills.
Okay, so observer management is going to be a thing now.
I will fulfill my... The chosen descend upon you. I will be redeemed.
This could take a while.
Honor commands.
Boo. It's gonna be really important to know where observers are. And bear in mind that I don't have any. They've got a Colossus hanging out up here. So as soon as I bring non-invisible units in, Colossus will be all over them.
You address me?
Unless they ignore everything except Zeratul, which is like... I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe they retreated farther away than I realized.
Our lives for the master.
And ruler of the world. Okay, now this is where it can be fun. Oh, you can get electrocuted. That wasn't fun. We were not supposed... That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to use their feedback spell, but it just didn't work. Rather, they noticed me right before I could do it.
You require my skills.
We are the light of the Kala.
Eradicate them! You will address me?
Un Orakai Atum. Entaro Tassadar. In you there is strength.
Alright, none of that worked the way it was supposed to.
We shall stand against the darkness. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Because I think what I got to realize is these things do terrible, terrible damage against buildings. I gotta kill this thing. That renders me invisible. I almost, but didn't quite, turn these two guys into a Happy Cloud Man, but I still feel like eventually I can get some utility out of them.
I will be redeemed. This should be the last of the Tal'Darine's cannons. Redeem Rashagal.
Okay. I actually handled that correctly. Don't involve these non-cloaky guys at all. Just let Zeratul take care of it. Not even going to end up killing... Now, we're indoors, so how these Tal'Darine scouts are flying around, I'm not 100% sure, but...
And I am sending you the last of our available forces. Fight with honor.
Oh, cool, they even put them over here so that they're not automatically drawn into combat with the scouts. That's perfect. I am pleased with this. Let's throw down a save. We'll save it on a different slot in case this still turns out to be irredeemable because of the few troops I've lost. And, okay.
Honor commands.
Un orcai atum.
I will erase the demons of the past.
That was a mess.
Shozak Maknul.
Shouldn't have taken that damage. Let's load. That's a lot of damage on Zeratul himself there. Vital, so your host, GG. We got all you in this other than give you forces. When we get to the camp, the real proper campaign, it'll make a difference. That's more like it. Okay, that was more like it.
You address me?
So yeah, we got these jerks here. And by these jerks, I mean, of course, oh, did I lose a High Templar there? I did. Well, in that case, let's get a Happy Cloud Man and have a High Templar left over. Because I had one die. I don't know what the special non-invisible observers are. I guess they're campaign observers.
A great power flows through here. It is as if the temple is linked directly to the void itself.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
You are finally cornered, Nerazine. Tal'Darine, the true god demands their death. Do not fail him.
You require my skills. Un orcai atum.
blow up the transporter guys. Get you over here to throw down some thunder.
Face the harbinger of the dark god's wrath. You must not hesitate.
Get out of there. Looks like just Zeratul is left. That's unfortunate. But that did appear to be the final boss before we get to the Void Catalyst.
I will erase the demons of the past.
And whoever was defending it has disappeared or was never really there. I don't know. So, not so much don't lose any units before destroying the Void Catalyst. For me, it was lose all units before destroying the Void Catalyst, but that there must be some kind of retreat thing that we have to do now. Because otherwise they wouldn't have a special... Oh, never mind, they're back. The story couldn't conceive of you doing as poorly as I did, so it makes sure you have some stalkers here for the cinema.
Zeratul, the keystone shall usher you unto hope.
Your voice was labeled familiar, but you don't actually sound like the same VA at all.
Talus, I have been granted a vision from beyond, the answer to our salvation.
It doesn't even occur to you that it could be a Mon trying to trick you? I mean, I don't want to tell you that's what's happening either, but that's kind of what I thought might be happening.
Your salvation shall come by my hand alone.
Oh, okay, we'll take that too.
Suffering come to its end.
Sounds like a nice plan. Okay, actually we're on board. I didn't know you were going to end our suffering. Now that I know that,
Amon is collapsing.
we got no reason to fight you.
I must leave now.
Get out, get out, get out! Okay, looks like Amon restored some zealots, or some guys for us, so that was nice.
My warriors and I have made our way inside, and are holding back the Tal'Darim.
Oh.
Make your way to us, now!
I am on my way.
I don't know where I'm going. Void shields or whatever. But yeah, this is, you just got to get out of here as fast as you can. There's no...
This archway has collapsed. I must find another exit quickly.
We're there.
Cease your pointless crusade to prolong the suffering of existence. Give in. Let me free you. My allegiance is yours.
Okay, need to wait for Blink to cool down and then get out of here.
Fulfill my calling.
Mm-hmm.
Thank the gods, this pathway is clear.
It seems kind of convenient, actually, almost like it was written that way. Oh, crap.
Glory to the first.
Move quickly, Zeratul.
Hey, don't tell me what to do.
Signal now. There is no time, Zeratul. Make your escape.
Yeah.
I will deal with the Tal'Darim.
Sure, no, I mean, you are a,
Must be another way.
you were clearly a character who was set up to die for us. I'm sorry, but...
Tell our hierarch what has occurred this day.
Okay. I was supposed to stand around until I'm sure you're done talking. Zeratul constantly leaving people behind to die for him, it seems like. Didn't the same thing happen in his flashbacks?
That we can never repay.
You can't... Yeah, that's true. You can't repay because I'll be dead. I mean... Is there money in Hades? Or heaven. Presumably they're going to heaven, but they could be going to hell. Apologize to me in hell! 123 units killed, 26 units lost. I'd already gotten all the achievements, but clearly I did not keep all my units alive. 20 units. I thought it said Zerg units, so I apologize. There's no Zerg units. I got confused. It just says kill 20 units with the Shadow Strike, so who knows if I did that or not. But lost 16 units during the mission, so oopsie. But this is it for the prologue campaign. So we'll get a little mini ending, and then we'll move on to the real campaign.
Through a great sacrifice, we have been given
A great sacrifice. Everybody except me. Yep, it's pretty sweet being a main plot character. I'm never gonna die.
now. I must return to my people. They will not understand my actions.
For they made no
I will
sense.
face their judgment. Make them understand.
I will force them to agree with me. I will control their perceptions. I will control how they feel about things emotionally.
As one.
I will make them love me. Why don't they love me? Sorry. You can read the dialogue below if you... But it's Zeratul making this big speech. I didn't realize this, because I thought he was a really cool character amongst the Starcraft community for his big, long, grandiose speeches in Starcraft 2, and you know, you shouldn't let the received wisdom of fandom guide your thoughts, but as I'm playing through the campaigns again, I can see it. He does get to be a bit of a blowhard sometimes. Anyway, well, Whispers of Oblivion done. Bit of a non-entity of a prologue campaign. I don't know why it was necessary. We already had several missions of Zeratul as part of Wings of Liberty creeping around, finding out about this prophecy. Why did we need more of that before the main Legacy of the Void campaign? I guess because it had been a long time. He shows up in Heart of the Swarm, but just as this advisor character who leads Kerrigan to Xeris and then disappears. So maybe they wanted us to be reintroduced to Zeratul. I don't know. The missions weren't terrible or anything. But it does feel like a bit of a non-entity, a non-event in the overall story. The main story of Legacy of the Void will, of course, start next time. It does come to a conclusion. And then the epilogue campaign, well, we'll get to it. The epilogue campaign, it's an excuse for there to be one big, epic, finale-type mission for every race. So in the epilogue mission, you play as the first the Protoss, oddly, then the Terrans, and then the final mission is with the Zerg. But it's this weird kind of, I don't know, I can't explain it without spoiling the story, but they really build up so that you win and everyone is saved at the end of the main Legacy of the Void campaign. And then they just throw on this, oh, and here's another thing we can do to make the world extra saved for the Into the Void epilogue. But we'll be getting to that in due time. Next time, we'll be starting in Legacy of the Void, where we'll be reintroduced to Artanis, who I don't remember him showing up at all in... If we had the dialogue with Artanis in Heart of the Swarm or Wings of Liberty, I've forgotten about it. But he will be reintroduced as the main character. We'll have multiple Protoss who don't just exist for 3 missions and then die, because it's been Zeratul and then a named Protoss person for him to talk to who just sacrifices himself. In Wings of Liberty, the whatever his flashback missions were, we had a High Templar who leads his forces to hold off an infinite Zerg army coming to kill him. In this one, some female Protoss Templar lady has forces fighting off against an infinite army of Tal'Darim with hybrid. It'll be Zeratul and Artanis, I guess, trying to figure out how to actually save the world rather than just constantly be fighting active retreat actions. And that'll start next time. See you then.